Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As always, it's a pleasure to be back with you guys again. Well, today the video that I have for you guys is the English version of the previous video that I uploaded in Spanish. What is psychic attack? Psychic attack can come in different ways. The way that I'm going to explain it today is in a way of energy, negative energy. This energy can be sent through someone per se, with a person, and can also just invisibly be sent to your home. My mother always spoke to me about not answering the door when you hear a knock, just opening the door without looking through the peephole. The reason why is when you open the door, this energy will enter your home. And if you're the one opening the door, you're on the receiving end of this negative energy, you're going to absorb it. This is something that you feel very strongly at the moment because it will feel like a wind has overtaken you, and you will start feeling the symptoms immediately. This is also dangerous if you have small children that like to play on the entrance of your doorway, because they can receive this energy. This energy is not specifically directed at one person. Sometimes it's sent to create destruction, to create separation in a relationship, to create problems in a home. So it's something that is very strong and is extremely dangerous. In another video that I will be uploading, I will be showing you guys how to protect yourself from psychic attack, which is Enviaciones espirituales. How can these things be sent to you? These psychic attacks can come, as I stated, just a knock. You will hear a knock on the door, and when you go open, there's nobody there, but you will feel that energy come in. It's like an invisible energy that comes into your home. If it was directed at you, you will start feeling pains, you will start feeling uncomfortable, you can start feeling angry, and all of a sudden everything in the home will start turning upside down. This can create financial problems, and if it's directed at a couple, it can start creating arguments, disagreements, fights, and up to the point that it can create extremely violent fights within the couple if it is meant to separate. Another thing that it can cause illnesses, spiritual illnesses, and these things sometimes can even kill. If the person is not aware that this psychic attack was directed at them, it can kill them. It can disguise itself as diseases, and the person can develop different symptoms and not know that it was a psychic attack. They could go to the hospital. It can even confuse doctors. So this is something to be very much aware of. I always state, if you feel anything strange, if you start feeling sick out of the blue, go to the hospital. If they cannot find anything, then find a spiritual healer. Get a reading. It's so important to always get a reading. This video is not to make you paranoid, but it's to make you aware that these things do exist. These things do happen more often than not. Another way that these things can come into your home is by someone just coming to visit. This person just knocks, a friend of yours comes to visit, and sometimes we can even blame the person. Or this person came into my house and everything turned upside down. The person was not the one bringing that negative energy. That is why a reading is very important. It was not the person bringing the energy, but the energy came behind that person. That energy was already there outside your door. Another way that this can be sent to you is someone that is not a very honest friend of yours. So it can be a family member, because this too happens in families, that they have issues and problems and even become enemies. Someone can bring you a gift, and this gift can be disguised as a lovely gift, as a friendship gift, and it can be wrapped up in this energy. And once you place this gift in your home or bring it into your home, as I said, it can start creating problems. Just even by you touching it, you will feel the energy, because this energy is extremely strong and is very easily felt. This is not something that you will not be aware of. This is something that you will feel instantly, because as soon as it connects to your aura, you will start feeling uncomfortable, especially that pain in your neck. That lets you know that you have been exposed to negative energy. What are the symptoms? Is several. There's different kind of symptoms. As I said, it can create arguments in the home. It can create fights within family members. It can create illnesses. If a child is the one that has absorbed this negative energy, this child can become ill, because children cannot express what they're feeling. We might think they're becoming sick, they're coming down with something, and they're coming down with all these symptoms, and we don't know. So the child will receive all this negative energy, and they become very, very ill. And the only reason that we will know it was a psychic attack is because 75% of the time you will go to a doctor and they will not find anything. So just be aware of these things. As I said, this is not to make you paranoid in any way, shape, or form. It's to bring you that knowledge that these things exist, and these things are very, very intense. Another symptom that this can cause is palpitations. You can even feel like you're having a heart attack. You can develop chest pains, trouble breathing, chills, headaches. I mean, all kinds of symptoms. This is something that you will feel immediately. If it's to create illness, it will be sent with an earthbound spirit. If it's to create arguments, it will be sent with an earthbound spirits, because these spirits will create problems, will create fights, and all those things in your home. And as I mentioned, I will be uploading a video. I have been receiving a lot of comments. How do we protect ourselves? There are ways to protect yourself. But if you feel that you have already been on the receiving end of a psychic attack, if you have been exposed to it, if someone has sent you some of this negative energy, the best thing is to get a reading, to find out what was sent, how it was sent, and how to fix it. The only way you can find these things out is through a reading, a spiritual consultation. And if you have not been exposed to this negative energy, the best thing that you can do, and I always advise, clean. Take spiritual baths. I mean, I do so every day. Burn frankincense with myrrh. But always remember, always open the windows. You have to give this energy an exit. You have to allow this energy to leave. This is the only way that the exchange of energy can happen. You have to let the negative energy go out and the positive energy come in. You stand in the middle of your living room, you will be able to know how the energy is flowing, because when it's stuck, you will know, you will feel that, you will get the sense that the energy is stuck. There's not one person that is not sensitive to energy. It may be that some people are aware and some are not, but we are all sensitive to energy, especially to negative energy, which the feeling is a lot stronger, so we are able to feel it. Whether we choose to ignore it, that's another thing, but we are all sensitive to energy. We are pure energy, so we are sensitive to the energy around us. It's always important to keep yourself clean, spiritually clean, your home, everybody in the home. If you do a spiritual bath in your home, make sure everyone takes one. So if you cleanse your home, just ask everybody to take a spiritual bath also. Spiritual baths are meant to help us, not to hurt us in any way. So there's nothing wrong by taking a spiritual bath. This has nothing to do with beliefs. This is something to cleanse your aura. We all have this auric field, and if we do not take care of it, it can become clouded with negative smog, negative energy, and that's when we start feeling uncomfortable, irritated, and upset very easily. But it's very simple to keep yourself spiritually cleansed in your home and to protect yourself from these psychic attacks. Enviaciones, they are extremely dangerous. I know some people will ask, how can I get rid of it? I already have been exposed, or I already have been on the receiving end of this negative energy, this enviación. How do I get rid of it? Can't do it on your own. You must get a reading and have the spiritual reader advise you on what you need to do next. You do not allow these things to go on, because things will only get worse. This is something that you should not believe that if I ignore it will go away. This doesn't go away. Once energy sticks to a person, a place, or a thing, it has to be removed. It will not go away by itself. This is not specifically only sent to a person. This can be sent to anyone. So we must all be aware of this. The spiritual veil has gotten very thin, and there's a lot of lower level entities roaming around, and a lot of people do use them to create harm and to create problems. So we must protect ourselves. We must awaken and be aware that there's good and evil in this world, and sometimes it seems that there's more evil than good, but we have to protect ourselves and protect our family. I will be uploading sometime this week the video on how to protect yourself. I will be giving you different ways on how you can protect yourself, and I say you always maintain yourself by cleansing yourself, cleansing your home, and protection. If you need a reading, you feel that you already have been exposed to it, you can always go to my website, evespiritualhealer.com, and schedule a phone consultation, and we will look into it. But if not, if you feel that you just want to protect yourself, there's a lot of ways to do so. I hope this video has been very informative, and I hope it has taught you something and you add it to part of your spiritual development classes. This is knowledge. This is something that you should know, because this is something that exists. If you have enjoyed this video, do not forget to give me a thumbs up, share, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you all, and love and light.